Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Fist 2, The Legend Continues tournament mode on the Commodore 64. So in 1986, Melbourne House released the follow-up to the absolutely groundbreaking, revolutionary, basically the best fighting game on the 8-bits, Way of the Exploding Fist, which was kind of like Karate Master, but better. And then obviously there was this whole thing with international karate, which came first and stuff like that, and interesting lawsuits between System 3 of International Karate and the people who made Karate-chan, Data East. But anyway, I've played this on the Spectrum, I've played it on the Commodore, and I've done a comparison. On side 2 of the tape was a one-on-one fighting game that was far more in line with the original game, only it wasn't a question of one hit, you know, wins and stuff like that. You had an energy bar, but unfortunately on the Spectrum, that energy bar lasted for bloody ages, because obviously the main side, or side A, the main side of the tape, was the proper game, main game I should say, which was a run and explore, and you have to find scrolls and stuff like that to save a village or something. I've got a soft spot for it, had it back in the day, really rather quite liked it. But yeah, it was more of an action adventure exploration game. But turns out on the Commodore 64, because I could never find a working ROM, but this is hidden away in the compilation discs on my C64 Mini, that tournament mode is on the Commodore 64. And while it doesn't retain that absolutely classic feel of the original way, I understand that I've just butchered all those descriptions, that absolutely classic feel of the original way of the Exploding Fist, and it doesn't have health bars like it did on the Spectrum. It's a little glitchy, because it's run on my C64 Mini. What it does do, which is really rather very quite interesting, is you don't see health. I'm sure you can count and work out how many strikes it takes, but it doesn't take half as long to finish the person off as it did in the Spectrum, which means you have somewhat of a decent semblance of a one-on-one fighting game here that has, you know, really quick moves and stuff like that. I'll try and show you some of that. I'm not amazing at this game. Number of nice backgrounds and stuff like that. It's Commodore 64, but this time it has music and sound effects at the same time. You're probably going to get fed up with the noise they make every time they try and strike each other. But yeah, so let's get into it, because this is obviously the demo. So yeah, basically interesting. I always thought Fist 2 looked better on the Spectrum because of the sharpness of the sprites. Same with the original Way of the Exploding Fist, but I can concede that the C64 version is the better one. Anyway, fire. So time in the middle at the top of the screen, to the left, novice, that's me, that's my ranking level, and one player to the right, computer. So you got low. This is what I mean. Right, turn around. Oh, look at that. They look lovely graphics. There you go. You will know when I've hit him. There you go. Look at that. That's what I mean. It's that bit from Kickboxer. You got block, which is backwards. So it was obviously only intended to be, I guess, a bonus mode, and by not being one hit and dropping them, I mean, it loses the charm of the original Way of the Exploding Fist, but by not having that god-awful, massive power bar, see, that wasn't too bad, that the Spectrum had. You have a somewhat, I would like to know what it's like in two-player, obviously I'm playing a computer, but you have a somewhat decent one-on-one two-player fighting game. See, and you can fake them as well. Turn around. There we go. Low. That's so satisfying. Honestly, that is so satisfying. That basically is why I'm really rather enjoying this now that I found out I have a version of, it's going to go squiffy in a minute. The tournament fight. It says that. That's what the brackets are on the game select, the disc image, if you will. I don't know if it's actually called that. I can't remember. I mean, I just thought, hey, Side 2's got a different game. It's funny, lots of people never actually loaded Side 2. They just assumed it was, you know, another version of the original game on Side A, a backup version, if you will, which is what, you know, software producers normally did in case one version wore out. So they never got around to trying it. I don't know what made us try it. I guess maybe we put it in by accident and thought it was, see? Oh, he's just a disembodied head. I think it does that in the exploration main game anyway. But yeah, because we did, for whatever reason, we found it, and it was a really rather nice little bonus game. Oh, we did. Why are we on this screen again? And it's definitely faster. I mean, do I prefer it over the original Way of the Exploding Fist? No. Absolutely not. But it's definitely better than the Spectrum version because you can... I mean, obviously, if they could have given this a health bar, and it you know, because it certainly feels like it doesn't take as many, and not give it as many, you know, oh, you fucktard. You know, take as many hits to down your enemy, go back to demo now, as it did on the Spectrum. So, you know, you could tell what damage you inflict is what I'm trying to say. This would have been a rather fun, little enjoyable one-on-one fighting game. I'm assuming it didn't go all squiggly, like it does on this version. I'm assuming that's an emulation thing. I'm assuming I can talk properly in a minute too. Oh, I love that kick. That's a new Fist 2 kick, isn't it? Oh, how do I punch? I can't work out how to punch. Oh, is it down to do a bollock punch? Sorry, I mean lung punch. Down, forwards and fire. It's 2 rounds. Sorry, you still have 2 rounds. Check it out, I'm Van Damme. It's Kickboxer. When you're in that close, right, it's directions. You have to use punches. Oh, you can have fun with this. I'm telling you, find this. You can have fun with this. Play on the C64 Mini, well, Maxi, it's going to be a little bit glitchy. Like that there. Although I got a feeling it may have done similar stuff to that. To, you know, or sorry, in the actual game itself. Or I may have seen it in playthroughs. I can't go any further back than that, for some reason. Oh, I don't know why I can't beat this bloke. I'm actually really rather quite enjoying this. Look, he's punched my head clean off my body. We won't make this a massively long video because obviously I've still got a shite internet. I want to do that as a combo. No, you don't. Oh, I was just trying to do, you know, the bit where he you know, Ty kicks the tree and stuff, but only on that guy there. Oh, sorry, I thought I was playing the demo. So yeah, what was, you know, impressive animation-wise, but ultimately kind of a failed one-on-one fighting game on the Spectrum side B of Fist 2. On the Commodore 64, while not perfect, because obviously some sort of indication of hell would have been nice, but certainly it's far more playable. than the Spectrum version, and the fact that you can do that, you can basically do combos, is amazeballs. See, like I said, I looked for this ages ago and just couldn't find it. If you don't follow all the way through on that one, real quick, then that's how you turn around. So why is he so easy to beat on this one, but I can't beat him on the, probably because obviously I can't hold my breath. The underwater stage. It's not an underwater stage, I am aware of that. That's because it doesn't go immediately because the time's ticking down. Oh. I don't know why, but I can do the floor sweep. He clearly can. Oh, get in there. Why are you still alive? Yeah, sorry about the noise. It sounds like someone left a tiger in the room. Oh, it's annoying me now. Why can't I beat this guy? We'll just breathe in the silky music and relax. Look at the animation though, it's superb. They're both as well animated as each other, the Spectrum and Commodore versions of this. It's just obviously Spectrum has sharper graphics, but there's no denying the colour on the Commodore versions, both 1 and 2. And even Fist Plus, I have gameplays of that as well as a comparison video, Spectrum Commodore. Definitely adds it, you know. Because it's such an arcadey film. So yeah, this is, you can really, like, it's impressing me. I'll shut up repeating myself now. Just how quick you can throw shit at each other. Obviously, positioning, got him then, you bastard. Paramount for this. It's not like Street Fighter is what I'm trying to say. But then you already know that, it's where the exploding fist, or Fist 2. The legend continues. Last go. Back of the head. You numpty! Have I broken it? I don't know why he's still alive. Apparently that didn't count, any of that. Oh! Van Damme! I can do that kick backwards apparently. That doesn't help. Well, there you go. Just going to down this bloke. There you go. Oh, he didn't go down, he just held his gut. Yeah, Fist 2, the legend continues. The other side of the tape, the tournament mode on the Commodore 64. Like I said, it's somewhat a really decent, interesting one-on-one, two-player fighting game. Obviously, I'm playing against a computer. That like is quick, very responsive. You can technically do combos in. And yeah, the only thing that lets it down was why has no one done a ROM hack where you get a life bar? Then this would be better than most games that this, you know, were trying to be a proper follow-up, you know, one-on-one fighting mode, and this wasn't just a bonus feature on the other side of the cassette. Anyway, it's always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this mode on any of the versions back in the day, but particularly the Commodore 64 version, and what did you think? Because I'm really rather enjoying this. Anyway, it's always, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.